but he endorsed Colt of the three.
Well, he doesn't have the best judgment, so I don't know that I can really trust.
I don't know that did he really endorse Colt over the other guys, or was he just complimentary of Colt?
No, I think they asked him who would be the guy.
Okay.
I mean, I can bring up the things. I'll have the quotes. I'll have to find it. But I remember reading it last night.
The more I think about it, their offense is going to be so poopy this year.
Probably will be.
I mean,
they don't have many weapons.
I'm sure there'll be a couple outliers where you'll have somewhere in the high 20s in points. The quarterback will get hot, but for the most part, man, they're going to be ugly.
It'll be like last year, and I think that's the plan. The plan is, if everything goes right, is for it to be a defensive team that has an offense that takes care of the ball,
right,
ball control, and does enough.
That'll be
but there are a lot of ifs. Now, there are a lot of ifs. But if Jordan Reed stays healthy, he's looked lights out in camp, right? And we know what he can do when he's healthy. If AP and Geis is healthy and cleared, that's a hell of a, plus you throw in Chris Thompson, that's a hell of a trio there at running back. Mm-hmm. And if McLaurin is as good as advertised, you get a healthy Paul Richardson. Trey Quinn, we already know, looks like he's going to be decent.
But Eric, you got to get the ball to him.
Well, I think those guys can get those little dump offs. They're not looking like,
Well, I mean, you can't just
McLaurin maybe not, but
you can't just dink and dunk for 16 games. I mean, you got to make plays down the field.
You got to take your shots, but they might not be as bad as you think. I'm actually a little more bullish on them.
I think it's going to be like last year. Like they were winning games, even if you just took the first 9 games with Alex Smith. They were winning games, but they weren't scoring in the 30s.
I think Case or Colt will take more shots than Alex did.
Well, it's impossible to take less.
Right.
It's physically impossible.
I think they have better weapons. I actually think they have better weapons this year.
You go into every season talking about how great the weapons are. They don't have premier playmakers.
No, but they've improved.
Jordan Reed,
they've improved,
is a good player, and when healthy,
he's
one of
top
the better
5,
tight ends.
easy.
But he's not a 40-yard playmaker. They don't have guys that just take it to the house. And yes, Paul Richardson might do it twice this season.
No, hold on. I think Jordan Reed could take it to the house over the middle. Of course he could.
He's a 10 to 15-yard guy.
He makes them better if he's healthy, no doubt. Geis, if he's healthy, makes them better. It's just the quarterback is not as good as what they had last year.
I don't know. I think he might stretch the field a little better.
Even though Alex Smith
protected the ball
He'll
great.
be more aggressive, but Case is going to turn
the
ball over.
Case will turn it over. We know Colt will turn it over.
And even in the best scenario, let's say Terry McLaurin is everything that we're hearing that he is. And he has an unbelievable rookie campaign. Still not going to be a top 20 receiver in the league.
Well, no, who cares?
No. You should care because you need those type of players to be successful offensively.
It'll just be better than what we had last year. I mean, I have a low bar. Your bar is you're looking for like some sort of all league.
Yeah, they were putrid last year.
Better than last year.
But they won 7 games last year.
Right. So I'm saying even if they're even better than last year, do you like this crew better than last year? Like
slightly.
I do.
I don't know because they had Jameson Crowder last year.
The quarterback is a big question mark. That's the biggest if for me. Is the quarterback.
I know, but Alex was so underwhelming. The only thing Alex did that was amazing was he didn't throw it to the other team.
Ball security.
That was the best attribute.
He made
good
decisions.
Big.
Yeah, I mean, those other guys
but
are going to make bad decisions.
But I'm not sure they were all good decisions, though, Jason. Dumping it off is not always a good decision. It's a safe decision.
I think that, I mean, if you went back and looked at the game film from those games, he probably had shots that he could have taken down the field. But
for sure,
he's just better. He could get out of the pocket and run a little bit. I don't know. I just think the offense in general is going to be.
There's no doubt Alex Smith was better. He's got a better career. But I think Colt and Case are going to take more chances, and I think that's what this offense needs.
I think Case is going to get out of the pocket and run a little bit, but it's not probably going to be by design, especially from the left side of the line.
And you almost might have to take Colt out of the equation at this point. If he doesn't play in the first 2 preseason games,
I'm viewing him strictly as a backup.
Right.
At this point.
I mean, could they actually give him the starting job if he misses the first 2 preseason games?
He's no longer in the race for the starting job.
In the preseason, and then they throw him out there in week 3 for the preseason. Can he win the job on 1 preseason game? I don't think so. Here's what Gruden said about Thursday and whether we're going to see the starters. Because I know Friday when we did the show, we had a lot of calls, and Cakes and I were breaking it down. However, the things which we were looking forward to, remember we did the show on Thursday, Jason was there, and we were talking about what are we looking forward to? We're like, seeing Montez Sweat, seeing Darius Guys. You didn't see any of those guys. So here's what Jay said about this Thursday.
How much will we see that first-team offense and defense, and then also more of Terry and Sweat? Will we see them on Thursday?
Yeah, we should see them. We should see the starters a little bit. I don't know how much yet. We're going to get make sure everybody comes out of here clean today, have a good walkthrough tomorrow, and then Thursday morning we'll have a walkthrough again and see where everybody's at, and then we'll make our determination.
I don't hate his approach. He just wants to get to week 1 against Philly with his starting lineup intact.
Right.
He doesn't want to throw McLaurin out there for 8 or 10 plays and he gets a high ankle sprain. Then he's unavailable for week 1. I'm fine with him putting him out there for 1 or 2 plays and then just telling him to take his pads off and hang out on the sideline.
Except at quarterback. Your quarterback needs
the work.
some
yes,
reps, especially our
But Jordan
trio.
Reed doesn't need the work.
No.
So he should stay on the sideline. No. McLaurin, if that's one of your starters for week 1, get him a few plays, get him out. I'm fine with this approach. This is the approach that most coaches take.
But who needs
during
reps? Donald Penn needs reps.
Yeah, he probably does.
John Christian needs reps. Eric Flowers needs reps.
Manage the reps.
Wes Martin does not look very good. It's Pierce. No one's talking. Literally, people talk about Wes Martin before they talk about Pierce Bacher.
Yeah.
He must look like
He's
poop.
a depth guy.
Yeah, depth
He must
guy.
look like poop.
But when was he drafted?
Fifth
Fourth or fifth
pick.
round?
Yeah, I think he was drafted ahead of Wes Martin, wasn't he? Or am I wrong?
No. Martin was higher than
Martin was? Maybe that's why they're trying to hype him up more.
Plus, his name's hard to pronounce.
Pierce Bacher?
Yeah.
Now, you asked about the quote from Peterson. Here's AP's quote when they asked him about the quarterback. He says, I feel like Colt obviously has the edge because he has the knowledge and ability as well. He's been shown to have a really strong arm and been consistent as well. So that's AP's evaluation of the
What
three
is he
quarterbacks.
watching?
You know what? He might not be a good talent evaluator.
Really
That's
strong
what I
arm.
would think.
Yep.
I haven't seen that.
That's his
Jocking
evaluation.
the Texas guy.
He's just being nice. If Colt's not going to play, this is more time for Haskins.
Yep. Which you should want.
That's what I want to see.
See him develop. Get
We
some
do have
reps.
AP talking about Trent Williams, and we joked about this yesterday. He doesn't give you any indication of whether Trent's coming back.
He does nothing.
Have the Skins?
Holding
Do
out
the
for
Skins have a
money.
mop-up guy now that Woodrum's
Yeah,
gone?
they picked up somebody else.
Jalen McDonald or somebody like that.
Oh, McClendon.
McClendon, yeah.
Oh, he was a backup in college.
That's who they picked up.
Yeah, that's how thin the
Dude,
quarterback
they're not
market
gonna keep
is.
him. It's just to throw a few balls in practice.
Right.
Here's AP.
No, I know
talking,
that, but-
Here's AP talking about Trent Williams.
I don't know. I talked to him about it, maybe 3 weeks ago. I shot my shot, and I know how Trent is, and so I just left it alone. After we talked that first time about it, I wasn't gonna be the guy that was gonna pester him, and so I don't know. To be honest with you, I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't come back, and if he did, I wouldn't be surprised. It's like that's honestly where I sit.
What are you saying? I don't get it.